Keto Maniac here on my way to work. Still trying to decide if I'm going to need to get tire air or not. I have a light coming off, but the tire pressure screen on my car will not seem to give me the number. So until I see that number, I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying. So I thought I would talk today about just making bad choices and the habits that we get into and the lack of double checking before we do things when it comes to food. At least me. I say the word we, I really just mean me. Because one of my biggest issues is I make these dumb food choices, whether it be because of just cravings or, insulin spike or emotional responses, anything like that. Things that I kind of feel like should be within my control to stop doing. And when I'm in a really good space with keto, I do really well with it. But in the same regard, when I'm not in the perfect of spaces, I do really bad with it. And that's definitely what happened this weekend. And so it's almost like my brain gets into this I deserve it kind of mentality. I've been good for 5 seconds, I'm ready to be bad kind of thing. And honestly, I guess because of the way that I think, I'm just trying to understand how I can stop doing that. Because obviously it's not long term what makes me really happy. But short term, definitely it makes me happy. I think that's why when I started keto the first time around that I just completely cut out sugar. Because I haven't ever figured out how to have sugar in moderation. I think when I was full on keto, that my best option when it came to moderating sugar was to just have sugars that were more appropriate for keto. They didn't jump my insulin so much. And that was my moderation, if you will. But now, I've opened the door a little too many times, and so I feel like it's I don't want to say it's difficult because I don't want to just throw that out there, but it's something that I need to be mindful of. That it is something that my body really, 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 really likes. And so it needs to not be something that I offer it. I don't know how else to put it. It just is something I need to cut off when it comes to real sugar. If there's real sugar in it, I need to not have it because it just does crazy things to my body. And then I feel like I have a hangover the next day. A hangover. A sugar hangover. It's horrible. Robert feels it too. It's like all up in the sinuses. I feel super bloated and gross. I'm trying to think. I know we had potatoes because he made soup. But I don't think I even had any bread. But man, I just feel... I feel bloated like before I was on keto. So, I think I'm going to probably just watch some videos today while I'm at work. Listening to some videos about, Keto 101 and remind myself again what I need to be on keto, and I need to track today. I'm going to pull out my tracking app and see if I can get myself to track everything I do. I usually try not to eat but one meal a day when I feel like this, so that becomes a more difficult tracking experience because then I got to track it at home. And of course I do much better at work than I do at home because I have it right there on my computer. But so that's what I need to do today is that looks like a really dangerous vehicle. It's really, it's not very wide and it's a semi and it looks like it's very wobbly. Oh, he's moving everywhere. He's a scary driver. So anywho, so that's ultimately my goal today is I need to try to do some tracking. I need to get down to one meal a day because it's the only thing that's going to really help me with this bloating. to just not eat, let it work through my body. Because I just feel gross today. We got a lot done this weekend at home and at work. So I feel a little bit better about the Halloween and where we're at in the process. I definitely found a few little issues as we were going, and so that's something that we'll have to work on. And you know, honestly, I feel a little bit unconfident in what we're doing, but hopefully having the few things done that we got done, we can really tweak it and make it amazing. So I'm hoping that's what we do. I can't stay late today and I can't stay late tomorrow because I got to take Sam to the chiropractor. But I probably will stay late the rest of the week. So, and I have a couple of reports that need to be done by the end of the month that I need to focus on too. So I have to find a balance of focusing on Halloween and actually getting these reports done that need to get done. So I have a lot to do this week, and I have some mental fog because I haven't been eating good. So I'm really hoping that having the one meal a day and drinking my bulletproof coffee for breakfast and for lunch will really help clear my brain and get me back on track mentally. Because I definitely have a lot to do at work that I need to not just think about Halloween stuff. And it's when it gets this close, it's hard because it's definitely all we want to do is tweak it, come up with new things to hang up and new ideas to do and all of that. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. I still don't think I'm going to work out just because I feel like I want to do this Halloween. I need to give it my all, so I don't maybe have to stay every single day. So I probably won't start working out again until November. That's my plan at least. But my leg feels good. I took Daisy on the walk that my hip kind of tweaked a bit with the stair that we took, and it was fine this time. I even took it a little extra times just to check it out, and it seemed good. So happily, I think I'm on the mend when it comes to my leg. But you know, as you get older, you think you can jump right back into it, and your body just needs a little more time. So it's kind of a good excuse for me not to go back to the gym, to just give my IT band the time it needs to really heal up. And I think that's what I want to do, because I don't want a long term. I have one of my coworkers, you know, she has a knee problem, and it tweaks all the time with her. And even in this Halloween stuff that we've been doing, it's been tweaking a bit. And so I really would love for this not to be an unending issue with me. So my hope is that giving it this extra amount of time off, that it will be fully mended and I won't have any issues with it in the future. I hope that's the case, because at some point I do want to get back to running, and I know how intense running can be on joints and especially tendons that are already kind of inflamed. So if I'm going to get back to running, I really think I need to give it the time to super heal up like it needs to. So all of those excuses are my reasons as to why I will not be working out until November 1st. And then bring it on. I will be ready, hopefully. So yeah, that's my plans this week. I have this week, and then next Thursday is Halloween, so it's just a couple of weeks of craziness, and then we'll get back to normal. And hopefully I'll be in a position to start running again, because I do miss it. I did a few steps with Daisy, and it wasn't too bad, but it was kind of still before I was quite ready, and so there was little twinges of discomfort. I don't even call it pain, it's just like, hi, you know. So that's why I was like, I want to give it enough time that I don't have to like run once and then have to wait another 2 weeks before I can run again. So if I just give it the time now to heal, I hope I get to run soon. It's hard if you have a runner mentality where, you know, you've pushed through that wall of pain and come out the other side. It's like all you really want to do is run. I think about it all the time. multiple times a day, I think about running and wishing I was doing it. It's like a drug. I really love it. And, you know, I don't know how great it is for my body, but I feel like it's really great for my mind. I feel like it reminds myself that I have the ability to overcome my body and what my body tells me. You know, sometimes you think that you have to answer every time it says, I want this, I want that. I can't do this, I can't do that. And running really has shown me that it can do a lot more than it thinks it can do. And that's kind of awesome. So, anywho, I'm at work and I gotta get in there. So, thank you for listening to my rant and my babbling on about my life. I really like to keep track of where I am in this experience. So, thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.